So how is it going here? Next we should be in the middle, right?
Yeah. You're right. Because it's really good. I celebrate. Perfect. Thank you.
No, because now you go and I stay, so we will. Mr. Prime Minister, to greet you once again.
We keep every now and then. Congratulations really for the work done. Čestitke, mislim, stvarno, evo, opet sa Albanijom to grabimo.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the press conference following the Intergovernmental Conference between EU and Albania. It is my pleasure to introduce Danish Minister for European Affairs, Mrs. Bjerre, the Commissioner for Enlargement, Mrs. Marta, and the Prime Minister of Albania, Mr. Rama. We will start with brief statements, and then we'll open the floor for questions. Minister Bjerre, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Today marks a major milestone in Albania's enlargement negotiations. With the opening of Cluster 5, all of the negotiations' 6 clusters have now been opened. Albania has put a strong effort into implementation, reform, and aligning to the EU legislation. As a result, Albania's progress in the negotiation is advancing with steady pace. The first cluster was opened in September only last year, and in a little more than a year, all clusters have been opened, including 2 during the Danish presidency. This is record speed. This milestone serves as a recognition of Albania's hard work towards your European future. The commitment to reforms demonstrated by the Albanian government and its people is truly impressive. The enlargement reform report from the Commission shows that Albania continues to move forward on the fundamentals, particularly on justice reform and in the fight against organized crime and corruption. Next step is meeting the interim benchmark under the fundamentals. This step will lay the groundwork for beginning the closed negotiation chapters. I encourage Albania to maintain reform momentum and promote inclusive political dialogue. Enlargement is a priority of the Danish presidency. Today, we are delivering yet another result. If Albania continues on this path with the same focus, pace and quality as we see now, I am sure that membership will be achieved in a very near future. Albania belongs to the European family. I want to thank you, Prime Minister Rama, for the cooperation during this semester. It is truly impressive how fast you are delivering. All I can say is keep it up, and you will be part of the European Union sooner rather than later. Thank you.
Thank you. And then, Commissioner.
Today is a special day not just for Albania concluding all or opening all the clusters, but also for the European Union, because today shows that EU offer works and that we can count on Albania also in the future. This success wouldn't be possible without firm political commitment of Albania and by the strong engagement of all EU member states to support Albania's progress. I'm grateful to the Danish Presidency, dear Marie, for your efforts to make this milestone possible. And we are committed to bringing Albania into the European Union, as you said. Albania's success is the result of the authorities of Albania working with civil society and other stakeholders in implementation of important EU reforms. And it is the result of Albanian citizens asking for change and supporting these changes. The EU reforms bring changes in political system, in economy, but also in the Albanian society, making it truly European. And therefore, Albania is the best example of transformative power of enlargement. It shows that when you deliver, you progress. You are an inspiration to many in the Western Balkans, for many citizens who would like to see the same determination and change in their countries. Opening all clusters is a great success, but closing them is the real price. The next years are a moment of truth. Your success will be determined by how well and how quickly you are adopting and implementing European legislation. Now is the moment to accelerate, especially in critical areas such as justice reform, judicial independence and fight against corruption, property rights, minority issues and media freedom. And the next step is for Albania to meet the interim benchmarks. This will not always be easy, as it is with every candidate country. But you, dear Eddie, have something very powerful in your favor: widest public support of all candidate countries. More than 90% of Albanians see their future in the EU. Work with them all, with the opposition in the parliament, with civil society and the private sector, and this will be the best guarantee for Albania's future success. The Commission will continue to support and advise you in taking up the challenges of European Union membership. Our role is to make sure Albania is well prepared when it joins. We are committed, I'm personally committed, to support building a prosperous future for all Albania's home in the European Union.
Thank you, Commissioner. Prime Minister, the floor is yours.
Who could have thought that we would be here today opening all clusters until not long ago. It was something that seemed impossible, and we were at the point to get used to pushbacks and to punches in our stomach. But I believe that all that journey made us stronger, made us more conscious about the big deal of this process, and made us more mature. And here we are today, in front of what was still a dream only a bit more than a year ago. And now it has developed into a working plan, a reality that we have to work with in our daily life. So without any platitude or formal words, I want to thank wholeheartedly the two exceptional persons that are on my left side, Marie and Marta. Marie for having transformed the words of the Danish presidency in deeds when it comes to enlargement by supporting and pushing forward. And Marta for championing the accession process of Albania and also of the whole Western Balkans with fervor and very strong will that make us all feel energized and feel really in debt if we don't deliver in time. On the other hand, I am absolutely inspired by all these months and by the strong support the enlargement process or the reunification process of Europe is getting. And we are going to do everything in our hands to go forward with the same intensity, with the same discipline, and with the same hard work to deliver and to make sure that this common project that we are building brick by brick together with our partners here in Brussels and with our partners in the member states does not stop. So what to say more? Today Albania comes out with this first phase with pride and with an even bigger sense of responsibility. As Marta said, we don't represent here a political party or just a political view. We represent here a whole nation that supports as none the European Union and the European Union accession. More than 90% of our people, and I'm sure that the very few that are in the few percents remaining, they simply did not have a good day when the survey was being done, because I hardly see a single Albanian thinking that the EU accession is not the best idea and is not the horizon we have to aim for the sake of our children. And in concluding, I want to add that both the hard way and the soft way we went through taught us something very important. Never take anything for granted in Brussels. So when they smile, enjoy, but don't take it for granted. It can disappear from their faces just like this. So keep going and do the hard work and respond in every circumstance with humility and with results. These two things are the things that these people appreciate the most. And as I say, with the mentor on one side, the Commission, with the elders on the other side, the member states, we are in really very good hands if we never forget that at the end it's the work of our hands that matter. Not for them, but for us. Not for the Commission or the member states, but for the Albanian people and the next generations to come. Thank you again, Marie. Thank you, Marta. And through you, a big thank you to everyone that was with us in the room before coming here to this press conference. We really appreciate, and we will do everything to be always where we should be based on the plan to end this first phase by concluding the accession talks within 2027 and then to enter in the phase of political support and full accession. So again, stop me, because otherwise I'll not stop saying thank you, 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 thank you.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Now let's open the floor for questions. Please start by stating your name and media, please.
Public television. Albania has made a historic step in this process. I want to know what message do you have for the Albanian citizens, for the political factors, and for the skepticals, for example? Thank you.
I don't know who is skeptical, no. The 9%, no. The message I have for the citizens of Albania is that this is all your work. You know, we can help, we can be at your side, but you are the ones who is delivering. And as once you have gotten the candidate status, it is your responsibility, and it should be also your commitment to be successful on the European path. But at the same time, it is also the responsibility and commitment of the European Union, of the Commission and the Member States. And, you know, it is not difficult to be positive towards your country because you deliver. And, you know, if we would need a case what actually the EU accession process is, we just have to look to your country. It is about the transformation. And it is about the strong leadership. You know, in Rama, you have a leader who is not looking back in the past and looking for the excuses why something cannot be done. Dear Edi, you are the leader who is looking in the future and finding the solutions for the existing challenges we all together have. And something more. We have heard today at the IGC that the alignment of Albania with the European Common Foreign and Security Policy is 100%. In this geopolitical situation, we really need partners we can rely on, and Albania is one of them. To the skeptical, you know, if you would have the result that 100% of the people of Albania are for the EU membership, I will be skeptical, because this is like in the old communist times. So it's always good to have people who are skeptical or to ask questions. And we still have now a lot of time, also during our communication campaign, that we talk to those people and also to the citizens in the European Union. So I will finish with this. Albania, just go on. We are preparing a home for you in Europe.
I want to say that this today is a huge milestone for Albania. We have now opened all negotiations clusters with Albania. And the reason why we have done so is because Albania is also delivering. And this is a proof of it. Albania has had a strategic focus on accession to the EU and also the communication about EU domestically. And now we see the results. All the clusters are opened. I believe that is a huge inspiration also for other candidate countries. If a candidate country is delivering, there will be results. But I also have to say that there's still a lot of work ahead. Now we have opened all clusters, but now come the negotiations and hopefully also the closing of the clusters. And it is a lot of work, and there will be bumps on the way. It will be difficult. And I really hope that you keep the motivation, because the momentum is there. We are so many member countries that are pushing for enlargement. There is a new momentum today, because it is also for the benefit of the current EU member countries, for the EU as a whole, to go further with enlargement. It's not just Albania who's being stronger with EU accession. It is also EU who is getting stronger with Albania on board. So the momentum is there, and I hope you will keep up the momentum. We are here to support you.
Thank you, and I believe that the question about the skepticals was not about them who are skeptical about EU, but was about them who are fully committed and in love with the EU and are questioning us and are questioning you and are questioning anyone else around. Is it really going to happen? Is it real? Are we going to have finally what we have dreamt for so long time? Or it will be again another period like the one before. But here I want to stop for a second and say, take the years we are working together and we are struggling to move forward. And with all the difficulties, with all the pushbacks, with the slaps and the punches, if you take out of the picture the European Union and you keep in the picture myself, our government, the Albanians doing their best, would Albania be what it is today? No. This process has helped us in a way that otherwise would have been impossible, because I may sound pathetic or whatever you want to call it, but it is like going to school and having to struggle and having to be told that you have to improve and having to be told that you have to come back again because your exam is not enough, and so on and so further. But at the end, if you don't give up and if you continue to persist, you win. And what Albania and the Albanians win in this process is something beyond the clusters, beyond the chapters, beyond the formal accession itself. They win and we win a country that functions based on institutions, that function based on rule of law, that function based on all the standards and principles that make the EU countries so admirable. So I would say that yes, the last year has been amazing because it's been rewarding. But without the previous years that were not rewarding, although we worked hard, this year would not have come. And so being skeptical is not a bad thing, but should not stop us from working every hour, every minute to make it happen. And last but not least, yes, we have a majority like in communist time. It was the same in the Ottoman Empire because we are loyal to empires. And this is the first empire we want to be with. So that's why this majority is different not in numbers but in the essence. Because, yes, we have been all in with the Ottomans, with the Soviets, with the Chinese, but all in by imposition, not by choice. This one is all in by choice. And that's why Maria understood that there is no escape from Albania. That's why everyone is understanding. Better they get us in because we'll stalk them to the end. And so if they want to get rid of us, they have to get us in. And then we'll have our normal dimension, which is far smaller than myself. So thank you, and thank you again to everyone.
Thank you. Are there any more questions in the room? I don't see any. But before concluding, yes. I am told that the Commissioner has
Yeah, I would love to have a last word before we close this press conference. I would like to add a personal word of congratulations. Opening all 6 clusters in 13 months. This is also the strongest possible statement of your personal commitment, dear Eddie. We are both children from a region where the taste of freedom has defined our path. And when we first met last December, you brought me this gift, a decorated Coca-Cola can, and it came in a box with the inscription, "Once upon a time, it was the most cherished gift, even when it came empty." And what's more, it has your design printed on it. So this is your work. To celebrate this moment, we have now turned your gift in the celebratory cake. All of us who grew up on the communist side of the Iron Curtain remember what a mysterious thing Coca-Cola was. I was reminded of this when I read the book we all know, Free, by the Albanian writer Lea Ipi. There is a passage where 2 Albanian families get into a bitter fight over an empty Coca-Cola can. The book brings Albania's last 40 years to life, illustrating the human cost of reforms and the challenge of building democratic institutions and democratic traditions. It shows how far you have come. Let us make sure freedom will stay with your people, a free Albania in free Europe, and this is the job we expect you to finish, dear Mr. Prime Minister, dear Eddie. And now we can eat the cake. We should celebrate more, so 6 open cluster, all of the cluster open, it is something to celebrate. Congratulations, Albania.
Thank you. When it comes to, Marta, when it comes to clusters and chapters and benchmarks and all this neurotic stuff, you can surprise us, but when it comes to gifts and to sweets, you can't. So let me add something that is missing there. Bring it. And it's not orchestrated. It's just so this is the Albanian.
It's really not a Greek.
This is the Albanian autochthonous wine with my etiquette. So the one is for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And the other one is for Marie.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And this one is for me, of course, because I'm over 60.
So you can blow the candle?
I think it's not fair to blow the candle without my Linda and Adea to come here. Please come and blow the candle here. You blow the candle. You are just 6. And now we need the Viking hand.
I can do that. Yeah?
Thank you. Thank you. Amazing. We take it home.
This is meant to be like this, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Marta.
You are keeping the knife.
For the next cake, when we finish.
You are keeping the knife for us to not forget that there is always the knife. Yeah.
This is for you. Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is so good. Yeah. Thank you. So you should eat.